Hey guys, Dean here. So today we're going to be talking about cryptocurrency and how to get started investing in cryptocurrency. Think of this as kind of like a crypto guide for beginners, crypto made easy. So let's begin. So first of all, let's go over what is cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency is kind of like a digital asset or a digital currency which is built upon a network known as the blockchain. And the blockchain uses cryptography and encryption to basically hide all the data and make it secure, and it operates completely independently from central banks and institutions. So Bitcoin was created way back in 2008 and it's the most popular of cryptocurrencies. Now, we don't actually know who created Bitcoin, we just know they were called Satoshi Nakamoto, which is kind of like their pseudo identity, but they're still kind of completely secret and they haven't revealed who they are, so it still kind of remains up in the air. But that's the story of Bitcoin and what is crypto. So let's talk about how crypto works. Well, crypto is a completely decentralized system, okay? It uses the blockchain. The cryptography which it uses is used to encode and decode all of this information, and transactional data which is built upon the blockchain. So let's think about the types of cryptocurrencies. Now there's so many different types of cryptocurrencies. We have the main coins and then we also have the altcoins, okay? So the main currency or the main crypto is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's kind of what you need to know about. But then we also have Ethereum. So we're going to be talking about these two, Bitcoin and Ethereum, as the two main primary coins we need to know about for beginners. So Bitcoin, or BTC, which is a short code, is basically the most popular crypto coin. And everyone always talks about Bitcoin, right? Basically, Bitcoin is kind of like the US dollar. So the US dollar is kind of like the most traded currency in the world. So the US dollar is kind of like the global currency, which is why people like me put the US dollar in video titles on YouTube, even though I'm English, because it's a globally recognized currency. Think of Bitcoin in that same kind of way. Bitcoin is the top cryptocurrency and the most recognized and the most traded. And Bitcoin is going to impact the trend of the market. So all of the other coins are going to kind of follow the same trend data, which kind of means like if Bitcoin goes up and Bitcoin goes down, all of the other coins are going to kind of follow and ensue. All coins have a heavy correlation to Bitcoin. Then we also have Ethereum. So Ethereum, the short code for this is ETH, ETH, and ETH is the second most popular coin. For more advanced people, by market cap as it's known, Ethereum is the second biggest. Now, Ethereum is particularly interesting and it has different use cases to Bitcoin, okay? There's a few different reasons why Ethereum is particularly quite interesting. So if you heard about NFTs back in 2021 and 2022, NFTs, non-fungible tokens, were where people basically sold digital art. So instead of going to an art gallery and me buying the Mona Lisa, I could own a JPEG on my computer of the Mona Lisa. But with smart contracts on the Ethereum network, I could have digital ownership of that asset. So that's why Ethereum is particularly interesting, because they have things like smart contracts on the Ethereum blockchain. And this also allows them to have DeFi apps, which means decentralized finance apps and software built upon the Ethereum network too, which are like websites which kind of have crypto implementation to them. So this is why Ethereum is also interesting. So these are the main two coins you kind of need to know about, right? So let's kind of quickly go over the blockchain, why it's important and how it works, okay? And let's kind of try and simplify it so beginners can understand. So like I said before, the blockchain, think of it as kind of like a decentralized network, right? So the blockchain, basically everything's public, okay? You may have heard the phrase, the blockchain never lies. This basically means that everything can be publicly seen using tools to explore the blockchain, and we can follow all the transactional data kind of like on a paper trail to see where it comes from and where it goes. So because of this, it's a very transparent system, completely decentralized, so no public banks or institutes can kind of pull the strings and monitor it and kind of manipulate it. So this is why the system is really good, and the Bitcoin blockchain works in this way, and it's built upon nodes and blocks which are all kind of interconnected to each other, and that's how the blockchain works and what the name's based on. And this obviously means we have a few different advantages and disadvantages. So obviously we have high security because of this. It's completely decentralized. No banks are going to kind of manipulate the system. There's transparency because everything's public. So there's high accountability and it's harder to kind of scam and get away with it. And then we also have a very efficient system because everything's processed very quickly. And also, since nothing can be changed, it's immutable and no one can kind of mess with it, right? Then a basic thing we need to know about when investing in crypto is what certain different different terms mean. Now, since this is kind of like a basic guide to beginners, we're going to go over what a bull market means and what a bear market means, okay? First, we'll go over the bull market, right? So a bull market basically refers to the point in time when the market's rising, it's on a huge uptrend, okay? And this is when the confidence of investors, people who want to spend the money in crypto, is an all-time high, okay? Everyone's feeling really confident, feeling really good about the future of crypto, and the market sentiment is very high. And also, when we have a bear market, it's also the polar opposite to this. So a bear market is when the market's kind of falling down, investor sentiment is very negative, people are not feeling very hopeful, and you're seeing a lot of people panic selling and trying to sell the crypto. So that's a bear market. So you need to know what a bull and a bear is to know the difference between the bull and the bear and kind of know when to play into the strengths of each. Then next we're going to talk about how can we actually buy, sell and trade crypto. Well, there's a few different methods. Now I'm going to show you physically as a physical demonstration right now. We're going to first use Coinbase, and then I'm also going to show you how to do it on Binance too. So pick one of these two websites, coinbase.com, binance.com, and use one of them to buy and sell your crypto. Now I'm going to leave links in the description down below for you to sign up to both these websites. If you use my links, in some cases you will get free Bitcoin or free crypto for signing up with my link. And for full transparency, it'll also help me out too. So if this video is useful, use my links, you'll get a bonus and it'll help my channel too. Now, a first disclaimer I'm going to use is I don't recommend you to keep your money stored on these platforms. I recommend you to get it off as soon as possible and put it into a wallet for maximum security so you don't lose it. So we're on Binance.com right now. So this is going to be the first showcase. I'm going to show you how to use Coinbase.com after, but if you want to use Binance, I'm going to show you how Binance works first of all. So Binance is the most popular crypto exchange. It's number one right now, and then we have Coinbase probably at number 2. So if you're going to use Binance, I'm going to show you how you use it. So we have a few different options, so I'm just going to move my camera momentarily. So as you can see over here, we have this button on the left, buy crypto. So this is how we actually buy crypto on Binance. So we can deposit via our card to spend money directly from a debit or credit card to buy crypto on this section over here, and we can also use Apple Pay and Google Pay. You can also do P2P trading, so this is things like bank transfer and 100 more options. So I'm going to show you these few different settings over here. So this is the P2P exchange where we can buy crypto. Now by P2P, this basically means that we're buying our crypto not from Binance, but we're buying it from individual sellers. So these are individual sellers here who are not affiliated with Binance. I don't recommend this unless you kind of have a little bit of experience because you might get scammed. Then we have deposit over here. So we went on card deposit, and basically this brings us to this button, deposit fiat. Fiat basically just means normal money, right? So like the US dollar. So you'd select your currency we want to deposit over here. So mine would be pound, GBP, and we'd select our options. So bank transfer directly from our bank or from our bank card, and then we press continue. The next one is credit/debit card. So this is how we buy and sell using our debit card, which is the method which I use. I could type in a number like 10. The minimum is 15 on here. I would deposit from my card £15 GBP, Great British Pound, and I would receive 0.000633 BTC, which is Bitcoin. So if I press BTC, it will allow us to choose different coins. So I could buy Ethereum instead, BNB, or any of these cryptos. And I could search in this bar over here, and I could search for different crypto. So for an example, I could buy Dogecoin, which I wouldn't recommend. That's just how to buy any different crypto. So for the most part, you're probably going to buy BTC or ETH. And the value will change over time. So if the amount you receive is different to the amount you would have received earlier, don't worry because that's normal, okay? You can also click on reoccurring buy to buy on regular intervals. So if you are dollar cost averaging, like we've mentioned in this course, then that's how you would reoccurringly buy on a routine basis. We can also press on sell over here, and this allows us to spend a certain amount. So as you can see here, this is our balance. So if I had Bitcoin on Binance and I press max, I could then sell that out of my balance on Binance. So if I had 100 Bitcoins on Binance, which is very unrealistic, then I would receive this amount into our bank, and we press continue, and it sent it me via my card. Then the last one was cash balance. So this is where we buy or sell based on our cash balance. So this is our balance on Binance in cash, and that's what we'd use as the payment method. So all you need to know is basically the buy and sell for the beginner methods. Obviously the trading section, derivatives and other sections are for more advanced users. And they also have an NFT section to buy NFTs on here. Now on the right hand side of the screen, you can see under wallet, there's a drop down. If we click on overview, it shows an overview of my account, and fiat and spot is for deposits and withdrawals. So overview will show me a generic overview of our account. So there's a button here at the top for deposit, to deposit, withdraw, send and transfer. So this is how we're going to move our funds around. and it shows our deposit and withdrawal history. Now on the left hand side, we also have links and quick links to other parts. Now you can see from my BTC balance, I don't have much because I transferred it all off the exchange, which I'd recommend you need to do so you don't lose your money, right? Next is fiat and spot, which I clicked on at the top from wallet as well. Now fiat and spot will show your balance in fiat, which is our normal standard currency balance, and also our balance in BTC for an example, and our spot balance and the estimated balance of here. So this basically shows our balance in all of our coins. So if you want to know how much you're holding on Binance, this is where you'd go. So I have a very low amount of GBP on my account, which is available. If I scroll down, I have a tiny fraction of Ethereum, like 61 pence. I have like 3 pence of Monero, 0.007 pence of Bitcoin, basically nothing, okay? But if I want to transfer any of this off into my wallet, what I would do is I'd go to what I want to transfer. So for an example, I have Ethereum, and I just click on withdraw. And what this would do is then I could select the coin I want to withdraw, and it'll show all the balances, and Ethereum is what we selected. And under the address, this is where you paste your wallet address. So when you have a wallet, you can copy the address from the software or wherever you have your wallet, type the address in here, and the network for Ethereum would obviously be Ethereum. After we type in the address, it will allow us to then send it. So this is how we actually withdraw it from the exchange. So that's Binance. If you want to sign up for Binance, you can use my link in the description down below. Okay, so now we're on Coinbase.com. So if you're using Coinbase, this is going to be the platform you're going to be using. So I'm going to be showing you how this works to buy and sell crypto. As like I said before, if you go in the link below in the description, I have a link for you to sign up to Coinbase. And if you use my link, it will not only help me, but it will also give you some free crypto when you actually use the platform. So it's mutually beneficial, and it helps you get kickstarted, and it also helps support the channel. So I'd appreciate if you use the link. As you can see, I have a £1 balance right now. I don't really have any crypto on this platform because I'm using Binance, but I'm going to show you how to use Coinbase. So if I just move my camera over here and put it to the bottom of the screen, I can show you at the top, we have buy and sell, which we're going to be taking a look at in a few moments. We have send and receive. And then on the right hand side, we have the top movers, which is basically just cryptos that have seen the biggest changes in the last duration of time. We also have the price for Bitcoin. So this is our watch list. We also have the top assets, so we can view what's performing the best. So we have Bitcoin and Ethereum, obviously as expected. And we have trending as well, if you want to have a look at what's happening. So my watch list is just on Bitcoin. I can also click on my assets on the left hand side. And what that will do is it'll show our personal portfolio. So I only have £1 in here right now, and this is just from recharging with some money just to verify my account. So I don't actually have any crypto on here. If you invest in crypto coins, it will also show your assets under here as crypto coins, not only your fiat currency like pound and euro. You can also click on buy Bitcoin to directly buy Bitcoin through here. That's how you'd get started. There's also trading on the left hand side and some other information too. So we click buy and sell at the top, and that will open up a box, and basically this panel comes up here, and from here we can just buy crypto very easily. So I would type in the amount of money, so it's set to pounds, and we could also swap it to BTC to type in the amount of crypto we want to buy, but I'd recommend just typing in the amount which you want to spend. So if we're spending £100 every single month, I would type in 100 if it's that time of the month, then we can buy £100 of Bitcoin. Now it says you can buy up to £1 GBP. Now the reason it says that is because we have £1 on our account, so we need to recharge our account to actually buy Bitcoin. But this would be how to buy. This is GBP wallet. You could also add a payment method, because if we don't want to use our wallet, we can also add a debit card, and you can add your card through there and buy crypto in that method. Now on buy and sell, we can also go up to sell. So we could sell crypto. So I could click on sell Bitcoin, and if I had bought Bitcoin just then, I would have Bitcoin to sell. I could type in the amount to sell, and then I could sell Bitcoin directly to the platform and get some currency from that. Converting is basically where you convert one crypto into a different cryptocurrency. So if I've bought Bitcoin, but then Ethereum seems to be performing better, I could enter the amount of Bitcoin I want to transfer into Ethereum, press convert, and I'll receive Ethereum, and my Bitcoin will be gone. So that's how you trade directly via Coinbase instead of using peer-to-peer trading. At the top, we have send and receive. So this is how we're going to send our crypto off platform to our wallet. So when we have a wallet set up, we can transfer our coins off here. So when we click on receive, this is basically how to send our Bitcoin to our wallet. So when you have a wallet, you will have an address. Okay, receive is basically sending from our wallet to Coinbase. So we would scan this on the app if our wallet has a QR code scanner or our phone has a QR code scanner, or we would copy and paste this Bitcoin address, which is my wallet, and we would paste that into the wallet software on send and send it to this wallet address. And then we would receive that in our exchange account. But when we go to send, this would be to send it from Coinbase to our wallet. If we have Bitcoin to send, we type in the number, or we can change it from Bitcoin to something else. Then this would be the address. So obviously you could type in a mobile phone or email, but this is for your wallet address. So you copy the address from your wallet and paste it in here, and then put a note, and then you send it to Coinbase and you'll receive it in your wallet. And that's simple as that. That's the very bare basics of using Coinbase, how to buy, sell, and transfer to your wallet. So now we've gone through how to actually buy and sell crypto and hold it. Let's talk about how to actually set up a wallet, because we need a wallet so that we don't keep it on the exchange. Because if you keep it on the exchange, which is Coinbase or Binance or whichever one else that you use, it's going to be risky and you might actually get hacked, or the exchange might get hacked and you might lose all your money. So let's talk about setting up a wallet. So crypto wallets are what are going to actually allow us to store all of our crypto online or offline and keep them secure. So each types of wallets have their own features and benefits, and they're all a little bit different. There's cold wallets, there's hot wallets, there's hardware wallets, software wallets, and online wallets. Okay, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to use a software wallet. And the reason why you should use a software wallet is for beginners. They're just very straightforward and simple. Software wallets are basically downloaded on your computer as a software, and basically you can use them on mobile devices too. So these are convenient, they're user friendly, and they can be a little bit more vulnerable to hacking if you have a virus or a rat or something like that on your computer. So make sure you have a good antivirus, make sure you scan your PC, and keep good habits and security methods in place if you're going to store it on your computer on software wallets. If you're storing Ethereum, I'd recommend downloading MetaMask, which is going to work as kind of like a plugin to your browser. So on Google Chrome or Firefox, you can download MetaMask and keep your crypto in there. And also for Bitcoin, I'd recommend you to use an open source wallet. Now, the one which I personally use is a software called Electrum. Now, Electrum is open source. All of the source code for this software is completely public, so it's very safe and secure. I use this and it allows me to keep all of my crypto safe. So I'd recommend to use Electrum. I'll put the link in the description down there below. You don't have to sign up, you just download it. And I'd recommend that for storing Bitcoin and MetaMask for storing Ethereum. And now that we've set up a wallet and I've showed you how to trade, buy, sell, and hold crypto, let's just talk about having security methods in place. Because if we're not safe, we're going to lose all of that hard-earned crypto. And if you invest in every single month, you're going to lose all of it. So some things you can do is, after you've kind of got a little bit more advanced with crypto, you could consider switching from a software wallet to a hardware wallet. So this would be a small device. Some examples are the Ledger Nano and also the Trezor. So these are kind of like little USB stick devices, which are digital. You have like a little code on them and they keep all your private keys stored on this device. They have things like self-destruct, where if you type in like 3 passcodes wrong, it'll delete all of it. So it has a lot of security methods in place too, and it can be a little bit more secure. Keep your private keys and the passwords to your wallets very safe. Write them down, keep them in a safe place. Don't be like that one guy who kept all his crypto, all his Bitcoin on a hard drive, $250 million, and he lost the hard drive and he's still trying to dig with it for a shovel in the landfill right now. Okay, make sure everything's secure. Make sure you also back up your wallets, back up the private keys, your passwords, your wallets, your seed phrases, everything to do with it. Make sure it's written down, make sure it's backed up, because if you lose it, you're going to lose everything. Also, strong passwords are really good. So when we're on an exchange like crypto exchanges like Binance or Coinbase, like what I showed you earlier, make sure the password for both of those websites, if you use a few different other ones, make sure every single password is different. Okay, using the same password, if one gets hacked, you'll get hacked on the other, and it's just going to lead to an absolute catastrophe. Also, two-factor authentication, aka 2FA. This is going to be really good because if you have two-factor authentication on your account on one of these exchanges, basically when we log into the account with our email and password, having two-factor means that we need to use a code which is sent to our email, sent to our phone by SMS text, or via an app on our phone like Google Authenticator, and type in the code as well. So that means there's like an extra layer to every single login session. So if someone hacks our account but they don't have our email or our mobile phone on them, then they can't actually get into the account. So I recommend having two-factor authentication too. Also, make sure you don't download things which aren't trusted. Okay, the wallets which I recommended, they're very safe, secure, and very popular. Don't download wallet softwares because they might hack you if you don't don't know what they are and if they don't have good reviews. And also don't use exchanges which are relatively unknown. Not every exchange is going to be 100% safe. FTX was the biggest exchange. It just collapsed and went defunct. Everyone lost the money. No exchange is 100% safe. It can always get hacked. It can always have scandals and go down. Just make sure any exchange you use is at least the most popular or well trusted right now, okay? Coinbase and Binance are two very good exchanges, but one rule of thumb is to never keep your money held on the exchange. Always transfer it off into a wallet, like what we talked about a few moments ago, and keep it in your own wallet after you've bought it, okay? Don't keep money on the exchange because you'll lose it. And also be wary of phishing links. So phishing links is like when you get a random email, right? I go on my email box, I have an email from like Sanjay from India, and he says, click on this link, this is the official Coinbase website. Or maybe the email doesn't say from Sanjay, it just says coinbase.com. I click the email, it leads me to coinbase.sanjay.com, right? I log into it with my email and password, thinking it's Coinbase. It steals my account. Sanjay runs off with all my crypto. Scam emails can look very convincing nowadays, okay? Don't get scammed, don't click fishy emails, and don't trust random links on emails or Discord messages, okay? That's a rule of thumb to not get phished or hacked. So now that you know how to invest, let's talk about what the method of investing is going to be that we're going to use. So we're going to use a method of investing called dollar cost averaging, which is DCA. So basically this just means that like on a regular routinely basis, we're investing a fixed amount. So this could be like every week, every month, and we're investing a fixed amount on a routine basis, which is a rollover period, okay? So for an example, I could invest $100 a week every single week, or $500 a month every single month into the market, into something I want to invest in. So that could be like $100 into Bitcoin, $500 into Bitcoin on that regular basis. And the reason why dollar cost averaging is good is because it's very simple and straightforward for like the average person to understand and do. They can just invest a certain portion of their paycheck every single month, and it also allows you to enter into the market at very good value. And over time, people who use dollar cost averaging get a much better price and deal for the money that they actually put in, okay? So it's just a very good method. If you want more advanced methods of investing and a greater explanation on other methods that you can actually go into, then you can click on the course below in the description, which is a Skillshare course. You can also use my Skillshare free trial to sign up for that for completely free, and you can watch my more advanced course to learn more advanced crypto fundamentals, okay? So, but we're going to use dollar cost averaging in this beginner's video. After we use dollar cost averaging, we want to talk about diversification. So we want to diversify our portfolio, so the things we invest in, right, over a few different coins. So for me personally, I just invest in 2 coins. I invest in Bitcoin and I invest in Ethereum. So I sometimes invest maybe 80% a month into Bitcoin, 20% into Ethereum. Sometimes that changes based on how the coins are performing, okay? You can just invest 50-50 for an example, do your research and split it. But if you invest in more than one coin, it's called diversification. So your portfolio, which is what you have your coins in, or your general investing profile, it's going to be built up of 2 or 3 coins, and it's not going to be guaranteeing or banking on the success of just one project or one cryptocurrency. So it's just going to be a lot safer in the long run, right? So you want to diversify, invest in 2 or 3 different coins, but don't invest in too many because that's over diversifying, and that's not typically a very good thing. And then the last section of this video is going to be talking about taxes. So crypto does get taxed. Okay, contrary to popular belief, crypto does get taxed, and if you're not paying tax on your crypto, you're evading the law and you might get sued. Or maybe the IRS or the HMRC are going to come after you. So make sure you don't go around tax laws. So basically, this is the very simple nature of it. It's going to be different in different countries, so make sure you look up your country. But the bottom line of it is crypto is subject to capital gains tax, which means basically any money that you make from buying and selling crypto is going to be subject to capital gains tax. So any gains that you make from a sale with crypto is going to be subject to capital gains. So what do I mean by that? Well, once you sell the crypto, it's no longer classed as an investment, okay? So if I sell the crypto, let's just give a really simple example. If I have $1,000 of Bitcoin and it's worth $1,000 right now, and I sell it for $1,000, once I sell it and that money comes into my bank account, I have to be taxed on that $1,000 because that's capital gains, okay? Because I've sold the investment and now it's realized money that needs to actually be taxable. So as soon as you sell it, it's subject to capital gains. And also, if you have a business, you're going to be subject to what's called income tax. Okay, so this is kind of like trade tax. So if you're a business that's taking cryptocurrency as a payment method for goods and services, you're going to be subject to income tax on that. So trying to evade the law by just accepting crypto, you might be able to hide it, but you still legally should be actually paying tax on that. So you could get in trouble if you're not paying the tax on business related crypto transactions. But you can also have tax deductions based on things for crypto too. So if I was crypto mining, the software and the equipment I spend money on can be part of my tax deductions. So I might be able to actually get a little bit of tax relief on that, but you need to kind of look into that based on your own territories. So that's this beginner's guide on cryptocurrency and how to get started investing in crypto. So I hope this video has been useful. Let me know any questions you have below down in the comments section. I'll try and answer any of your questions if you kind of got stuck on a certain section of the video. And make sure to subscribe if this video was useful to you, because I'm posting a lot of free content like this too. And also, if you want to learn more about the advanced parts of crypto and become a little bit more technically advanced in trading crypto and understand more intermediate and advanced methods of crypto investing and understanding trading, then I do have a Skillshare course down below in the description. You can actually sign up and use my Skillshare link, which is down below too, and get yourself a completely free trial. I think the trial lasts for like 1 or 2 weeks, and you can just watch my course for completely free. You don't have to spend any money. You can watch everything else on Skillshare for free during the trial, and then obviously you can pay if you like it. But basically, yeah, you can just watch the course below fully free if you use my link, and I check that out if you want to see more information on the subject. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon.